ladies and gentlemen. KJ here, and I would like to welcome you back to another episode of the NWL. But we have another great night of action here for you, ladies and gentlemen, just a few days away from our biggest CPV of the summer, Summerslam. It is an amazing card that we have in store for you. We're going to go over that as usual at the end of the night to get you hyped up, get you pumped up and ready for this Sunday's main attractions. However, tonight we have some great main attractions, including a main event tag team match that will blow you away. All that is coming up later on, though. Don't want to spoil the surprise. So we're going to go ahead and get our first match of the night underway. It is Triple H versus Ted Dibiase. Alright guys, here we go with our first match of the night. As I said, it is Triple H versus Ted Dibiase in this one. And this should be a very fueled match. A lot of gasoline that has been added to this fire between these two teams of Evolution and Legacy. This coming up Sunday, they are going to be challenging each other for the NWL Tag Team Championships. And it has gotten very personal over the past couple weeks. Just a couple weeks ago, Ted Dibiase and Randy Orton faced off in a match. They both got counted out, so no winner in that thing. However, later on in the night, they went head-to-head in the backstage area, brawling. We had to eventually get some medical personnel and security back there because they were just not stopping until Ted Dibiase slammed Randy Orton's head into the cement wall. Now, We do have an update on Randy Orton's condition. He is okay. He has passed all concussion protocols and everything. He was just knocked out, had a little bit of a whiplash effect on his neck, but he is okay, and the doctors say that he should be clear for this Sunday's match against Legacy. We're going to have to see if there is any lingering effects or damage or anything when it comes to his wrestling abilities. But right now it looks like the match is going to go forward this Sunday. Evolution versus Legacy for the NWL Tag Team Championships. And after that attack on Randy Orton by that man Ted Dibiase, this thing has gotten very personal and very heated. That is, after all, where this match has come from. Triple H especially requested of our general manager Mick Foley the chance to face off against Ted Dibiase in singles competition. Wanted to get a little bit of payback, a little bit of revenge for what he did to his partner Randy Orton the other week. And right now he's not faring too well, as the two of them are kind of trading momentum back and forth. No one really gaining any sustained momentum in this one, although Ted Dibiase is trying to right now. Be huge if he found a way to knock out Triple H as well as Randy Orton. That would be a huge momentum boost for not only himself but Legacy going into their tag team match this Sunday. But Triple H is not one that's gonna lie down and take this thing very easily. He's out for revenge. He's looking to get a little payback for what was done to Randy Orton by this man. Cerebral assassin, you've always got to watch out for him as it is in the ring, and now you've just made him that much more dangerous and that much more willing to do anything and everything in his power to try to gain the victory. Might not have been a smart move on DiBiase's part, but it might give them a little bit of an advantage at least on Sunday, so long as he survives this match against Triple H. After all, if Randy Orton isn't 100%, if he does have any lingering effects of that beatdown in the backstage area, Legacy could target that, especially the head, and maybe cause a concussion or cause some serious injury that will knock him out of that match and hopefully allow them to maybe gain the upper hand in it. Action is spilled outside the ring now, right in front of our announce table, as Triple H gets tossed into it, and now his head game bounced off of it. Always enjoy this close encounters that we get with the superstars out here. It's always fun, always entertaining. Always afraid that they're going to go flying over the table right into me, but, you know, I guess that's what you get with this job. This DiBiase now chucking Triple H into the ring and game in himself. Ref had gone up to 6 count, but won't have to worry about that now, as a knee right to the face of Ted Dibiase stuns him a little bit, but the two of them are now trading holds and locks in the center of the ring, where DiBiase lifting up Triple H with a beautiful suplex there, putting him down the mat, but Triple H gets back up, ready to go, tossed into the ropes. DiBiase delivering a drop kick to him. Triple H game back up and going back at him, but you can see the battle has started to take its toll on the game. A little bit slower to get up that time. DiBiase jumping right on him, but beautiful reversal by Triple H. DiBiase might have been looking for possibly a gutbuster or Samoan drop, but Triple H wisely getting away from it. Also wisely sidestepped a drop kick and delivers a DDT of his own. A little bit of payback there, going after the head of Ted Dibiase now in this one. Nice backbreaker there. Dibiase might be starting to feel a little bit of the effects of Triple H's offense now. Both these guys got a very strong offense and are not shy about bringing the pain and punishment when they are in the ring. It is all business and all pain for their opponents. As Once again, Dibiase going for a ride with a backbreaker over the knee. Gets back up and goes after Triple H, now going for a possible sleeper hold, but Triple H easily breaking out of that one. Barely had it on for a couple seconds before it got out of it. Poke to the eyes by Ted Dibiase, not willing to let this thing go down without a little bit of a dirty tactic there. But all's fair in love and war, I guess, as these two are going to war, and they will continue that war this Sunday. Ted Dibiase now looking for a submission victory over the game. Can he break out of it? Game back to a vertical base and dropping right onto the back of Ted Dibiase. That's the way you get out of that one. Beautiful drop kick though by Ted Dibiase will put the game back on the mat. It's business, as JR would say, is starting to pick up here towards the end of this match. Gutbuster there and a elbow drop right to the chest. Ted Dibiase is feeling it right now, and he could be looking to put away Triple H in this one with a beautiful kind of spine buster powerbomb combo there. Not completely familiar with all of the moves, but you know, I'm respectable when it comes to calling them. It's now Ted Dibiase locking in a submission here, but Triple H easily breaking out of that one. Couple elbows right to the chest, and he is able to get out of it. These guys are going to go right back at it now. This Triple H might have gotten a little bit of energy, a little bit of spark out of getting out of that submission there and keeping this match going. Is delivering another backbreaker to Ted Dibiase in this one, and now there's a spine buster. I know that one for sure. Patent Triple H, as he's now looking to put away Ted Dibiase in this one. Kick to the gut, setting him up for the possible pedigree. Triple H hitting the pedigree on Ted Dibiase, looking to put this thing away, looking to win, but he kicks out at 2. Ted Dibiase, very surprising that he was able to kick out of the pedigree. Very few superstars are able to do that one. But now Triple H is back in full control of this match, and Ted Dibiase on the outside getting a little bit of a breather right now. As you can see, he's holding at his head, holding at his chest. He's taking a lot of punishment in this one. And Triple H now coming out to meet him. Ted Dibiase, wait, Ted Dibiase's got a chair and Triple H is stopping him right there. Good job by Triple H stopping Ted Dibiase. This is not no disqualification, so that would have been really bad if Ted Dibiase would have used that chair on Triple H. Ref's up to a 5 count now as Ted Dibiase picking up Triple H and suplexing him back into the ring. Going back for a submission again, looking to try and get the game to tap out in this one. Very close to doing it, but Triple H once again able to break out and keep this match going. Ted Dibiase now. Back body drop and an elbow going after Triple H again. Tossing him into the ropes, and he goes flying over him this time. The action does not seem to want to stay within the ring in this one. Triple H gets tossed over the steel steps, and now Ted Dibiase picking up those steel steps. What? No! Ted Dibiase just used the steel steps on Triple H. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a disqualification. So guys, as you can see, we are getting going with our next match right away. We have a full card of action here tonight. But let me just say really quick at the beginning of this match that what I just saw by Ted Dibiase was just downright despicable, using the steel steps to get himself disqualified because he could not put Triple H away. That is not the way we do things here in the NWL, and I'm sure that Triple H and Randy Orton will be looking to get quite a bit of retribution this coming up Sunday when they challenge Legacy for the tag team titles. We're going to go ahead and look at the action now going on in the ring, kind of get our minds off of that and enjoy this great matchup between Carnage and CM Punk. Carnage going for a quick pinning attempt here on CM Punk after that super kick. Barely gets a 1 count, and so the action will continue here. This should be a fun matchup between Carnage and CM Punk. They always put on a good match against whoever they are facing, and when it's the two of them together, magic will no doubt surely happen, and they do have quite a bit of history with each other, may I add. Carnage was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion here in the NWL. But finally, the man that beat him is the man he is facing right there in the ring. CM Punk was one of the very few superstars that have been able to beat Carnage. I mean, I think you can only count those numbers on one hand at this point, guys. That is how incredibly dominant Carnage is here in the NWL. But Punk was one of the ones that beat him, and beat him for the title. After that, of course, Carnage has moved on to bigger and better things, challenging and currently holding the NWL Championship. He himself is now getting ready for a match this Sunday against none other than his longtime rival, Spider-Man. It's going to be a classic bout between them. Their rivalry dates back to Intercontinental Championship days. Carnage won the title and had his longest reign by beating Spider-Man. It's going to be no doubt a great clashing of those two guys. They are both high-flying risk takers. They are willing to do anything and everything to both themselves and their opponents to try to win a match. So it's going to be interesting to see which one of the two can come out on top, which one of the two have more in the tank. And it's going to be fun to see which one of these two have more in the tank and are willing to do more to gain the victory in this one. Carnage really can't take that much punishment. He does have that match this Sunday. Spider-Man is not on the card here tonight, so he's getting a little bit of rest. He will be ready to go. Carnage has to try and put CM Punk away fast and try especially not to lose to him. That would be devastating for his momentum and his chances this Sunday, especially if he gets beaten up quite a bit during this match. Meanwhile, CM Punk basically has nothing to lose at this point. He's lost the Intercontinental Championships, kind of at the back of the line again now. Beating Carnage, though, the current NWL champion, will no doubt put his name on the list of guys to challenge for that title. Give him an opportunity maybe down the road against whether it be Carnage or Spider-Man come this Sunday to have his shot at the championship. Although right now, I gotta say, his chances are not looking very good. Carnage doing a really good job in this match. Kind of just slowly dissecting his opponent like he always does. Always finds a way to beat them up and beat them down. And that's what he's doing right now against CM Punk. Punk's a very talented superstar, but Carnage just has a way with taking out his opponents now. Sunset flip into a pinning attempt. CM Punk was able to kick out, though, at 2. Close one there, and Carnage has to be feeling pretty good about himself to get that close against the straight-edge superstar in this one. He's controlled it basically this entire time, and he's looking to continue that dominance right here, going for a submission, but CM Punk, one of the submission experts we have here on this roster, is not allowing him to do that. Carnage able to reverse the shoulder block in the corner. Comes at CM Punk with a bunch of punches and kicks, and then picking him up and tossing him down onto the mat. Classic Carnage right there. Drop kick to the seated Punk right in the face. It's going to give you a little bit of a headache when he has both his boots flying into your face. Punk, though, coming back with a couple punches and chops of his own to Carnage, but you can see the damage has started to take its toll on CM Punk right now. Starting to hold at his head, might have taken one too many shots there. He's looking to try and put away Carnage right here with a submission. Got to try and do something because he's been on the receiving end this entire match. I don't think he can be receiving very much more in this one. Punk's able to reverse it, gets behind Carnage, twisting him around, picking him up, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker over the knee. Has Carnage down momentarily, but once again, Carnage able to reverse it, throwing him into the corner, and now picking him up, putting him on the top rope. And this could be bad for both superstars as CM Punk takes the brunt of that one. Not good for the straight edge superstars. He gets taken down once again by Carnage, dropkick off the ropes. And now, off the ropes, Carnage flying and crashing down on top of CM Punk. This time it worked to great efficiency for him. And once again, sunset flip into the powerbomb. Not going for the pin this time, but Carnage stomping on the ground. He's looking to put this thing away against CM Punk, possibly right here, right now. Kick to the gut. We saw this in our last match, and we're seeing it again here. A pedigree. A pedigree by Carnage to CM Punk. Going for the pin. Looking to put him away in this one, and he does. Carnage very dominant in this one, taking care of business and taking care of it pretty darn fast too, man. CM Punk tried his hardest, but right now he's not even close to being in the same league as Carnage. As he looks revved up and ready for this Sunday's match against Spider-Man to defend his NWL Championship at SummerSlam. So guys, let's go ahead and get our next match started right now. No time for promos, no time for talking. We're just gonna keep on rolling with some high-class matchups here tonight. The previous two have been great, and this one is gonna be just as good, I bet. It is the Animal Batista versus the Chocolatier Willy Wonka. And these guys are getting ready for their tag team match that they will be having this Sunday at SummerSlam. I really hope that you guys are enjoying my tie-ins during this entire night to SummerSlam. Kind of hyping up, getting you guys ready, getting you guys excited, because it's going to be a great event. The Devil and Batista will be facing off against Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa in a tag team match. This goes back a couple months now to when Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa beat Evolution, the tag team champions, in a non-title match. They said that they wanted a shot at the titles, that they felt that they were close to being in first in line. Devil and Batista took some exception to that. They attacked them backstage, knocked them out of action for about a month. In that time, they failed to win the tag team titles, and now, since coming back, Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa have set their sights on the guys who've taken them out of action, and they're finally going to get their hands on them in tag team competition this Sunday. It's going to be a fun matchup between them. Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa are always a fun tag team. Really, I feel like they're an underrated tag team too, you know. A lot of people think they're a comedy act, think that they're, you know, just here to have fun. But really, they can go in the ring. And Willy Wonka's going to show you that right now. Oompa Loompa shows that on a constant basis. For a small man, he's got incredible strength and can do things some big guys can't even do in the ring. Meanwhile, when you look at the other side of the coin, Batista and the Devil, probably, I would have to say, the most dominant tag team we have here in the NWL. They're two-time tag team champions, both their reigns lasting a very long time. They're just really hard to beat. Just unbelievably strong, unbelievably cunning, and will do almost anything to try to win the match. It's going to be fun to see these two guys compete in action here at SummerSlam. Right now, Batista is in action against Willy Wonka, and he kind of has control, I would say, right now, but Willy Wonka's holding his own. It's by no means a runaway match. Can swing back into Willy Wonka's favor at any moment in time here. Although if Batista keeps hitting those huge clotheslines and clubbing blows like he has been, it could turn into a runaway pretty darn fast. Trying for a bear hug submission, but Willy Wonka's able to reverse it into a beautiful DDT there. And then a nice bulldog gets him back into the fray and gets some momentum back on his side. Kick to the chest, and then a drop kick right to the side of the head. Willy Wonka now building the momentum. That's what you gotta do. Cannot allow Batista to do that. Cannot allow him to get his shots in on you, because they are heavy blows that's gonna just knock you out and take the wind out of you, beat you down, and pretty much give you zero chance of winning the match. You gotta be evasive, gotta be quick. Use your agility against him. If you can do that, you got a great chance of beating Batista as well as his tag team partner, the Devil, come this Sunday. Although a shoulder block in the corner and then a knee right to the, I believe that was kind of like the throat region there. That is not what you want to do, as Batista taking some time to taunt his opponent right now. Feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty good. Gotta be careful though, Willy Wonka could come back and surprise you in this match. Always the threat you have to worry about. Right now, Batista does not seem to be too worried as he chucks Willy Wonka over the top rope. I think every match today has eventually led to the outside. There's our floor, rails, steel steps. They've been getting a workout here tonight. And we'll probably continue to be getting a workout for the rest of the night as well, especially with our main event coming up have not told you what it is, but when you see this thing, it is going to blow your mind. And that's without guys like the NWL champion and Spider-Man in it. Ooh, big boot right to the face of Willy Wonka. Puts him down on the ground. And now Batista gonna lock in a submission, but too close to the ropes. Willy Wonka, guys, legs on it now, go for a bear hug. This is bad, really bad for Willy Wonka. But somehow he reached the ropes. I think his legs might have, like, toes might have maybe tapped him a little bit. And that forced the referee to call for the rope break. Batista's looking very dominant right now, though, against Willy Wonka. Even with a little bit of a run going on right here now. Still, it's Batista's match to lose, and right now Willy Wonka is looking to make him lose it. Got a little tongue-tied there. That's what happens when the action is fast-paced and so good. As Batista caught in the submission now, could possibly tap out in this one, but no, he will be getting out of it and come running in, taking out Willy Wonka with a couple well-placed punches right to the face. That's what you want to see. You want to see the animal be aggressive. You want to see him look to put away his opponent, finish him off. And that could be what he's about to do to Willy Wonka right now, thrown into the ropes. Nice reversal there, high knee. Willy Wonka, though, beautiful reversal into a DDT. Basically a high arcing DDT, comes off the ropes, crashing and burning. Didn't get Batista that time. As the animal is back in control, laying in the kicks, not stopping on Willy Wonka right now, picking him up and putting him down with the winds of change. And now Batista wants him up on his feet, wants to put him away in this one. Kick to the gut, setting him up for the Batista Bomb. Batista Bomb by the animal, looking to put him away here now. Goes for the pin. 2, 3. Willy Wonka has been defeated by Batista. Congratulations to Batista on a very dominant performance on Willy Wonka in this singles competition. That's the way you take care of business before a tag team match with this man. Gives you a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum. And it's going to be a lot harder for Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa to come away with a victory over the animal Batista and the devil. So guys, 3 great events that we have had so far tonight. And as you can see, it is main event time. And it is a huge one, like I said it would be. Chaz Parker teams up with Sting. Yes, these guys have had their issues in the past, but they've always kind of been a friendly enemy type of guys. They'll be teaming up to take on the team of Seth Rollins and Corey Mills. 2 former NWL champions taking on the newcomers here, looking to make a name for themselves. And this could be a great match between these two. I'm looking forward to it. It's our main event, and it starts right now. So a tag team match as the main event just before SummerSlam, guys. What more could you ask for? It's going to be a great match between these two teams. Top tier guys all around, and it's going to be a fun, exciting matchup to see these guys interact with each other in singles and tag team competition. Great event that I'm looking forward to here. On one side we have former NWL champions in Chaz Parker and a two-time champion in Sting versus kind of like the newcomers. Corey Mills has been here a year now. Seth Rollins just appeared on the scene. They are still looking to make a name for themselves and reach the heights that Sting and Chaz Parker have. And they got a great opportunity right here to do that. If they can beat former NWL champions in a tag team match, can you imagine what that would do for your career? It would send you skyrocketing to new heights. And it just could especially skyrocket Seth Rollins to a huge amount of momentum for this Sunday's matchup at SummerSlam. Making a cheap little plug here once again. Him and Sting will compete in singles competition in what is no doubt going to be an amazing match. Could even eclipse the main event match between Carnage and Spider-Man. I know how hard that may sound like it's going to be, but these two guys can put it all on the line every time they're in the ring, and together they're going to make magic like that happen. Beautiful tag team maneuver by Corey Mills and Seth Rollins. Mills tossing him off the top rope, and then Seth Rollins catching him and power bombing him in midair. I don't think I've ever seen that type of offense by a tag team before here in the NWL. And this isn't even like an official tag team. These are just two singles competitors going at it. I mean, if that's what they can do with like no practice, I would love to see Seth Rollins and Corey Mills form a tag team then. Like together they could be like unstoppable. Seth Rollins tried for a pin on Sting right there, but Chaz Parker was able to break it up. Devolving into bedlam a little bit here as the two teams eventually clear out of the ring, and Sting and Seth Rollins continue to go at it. It's a little bit of a precursor, a little bit of an appetizer to the event that you will have this Sunday, as those two are going to no doubt leave it all on the line. Seth Rollins is hyped up right now. See that backflip there? Should probably focus on your opponent, but I guess if you can do backflips, that's a plus. Chaz Parker is not going to do any backflips, though. He's just going to come at you and try to hurt you. Very sound wrestler he is, both technically, strikingly, and just all around top tier guy. Former NWL champion, like I said. Had a little bit one of the shorter reigns as champion, which was very surprising. I really liked him as champion. He hasn't really gotten another chance at the title, but I'm sure that he's always up for another shot. A big time win here, or at an upcoming CPV, could put him in contention for that. You never know what can happen here in the NWL. Him and Seth Rollins now. I believe this might be the first time that they have actually come to blows in the ring. And if it is, then I'm very happy that we're seeing it, because it is really entertaining right now as he tags in Corey Mills, who will go against Chaz Parker. Actually, don't remember if Corey Mills and Chaz Parker have fought each other. I think they have. I think they had a little bit of a feud last year. Don't quote me on that, but they might have. And if not, let's go ahead and make this a thing too. These are all top guys. I love each and every one of these guys in the ring. They're all extremely talented. Unlimited amount of potential they have here in the NWL. And yes, even Sting, as old and as up there as he has gotten, he has not lost a step in the ring. He still looks as good as he did back in WCW days. Corey Mills also feeling pretty good right now. It's showboating a little bit too much, though, as Chaz Parker looking to make him pay now for it. Standoff, though, as Corey Mills is able to hit a nice face buster. Kind of like a spinning circular facebuster there. Again, I don't know all the moves, technical terms, but I know enough to get by, and I know enough that when they hit a certain move, I'll know if it hurts or not, because you can just tell that just by looking at something. Nice float over DDT into a neck breaker there. See, I got that one. Corey Mills dropping an elbow on Chaz Parker, who gets back up and gets a forearm to the back for his troubles. He'll grab Mills, pick him up and put him down. Almost got him in the corner turnbuckle there. Would have been very effective if you will have bashed his skull into the turnbuckles there. Could have given him a little bit of an advantage in this match. Instead, Chaz Parker will tag in Sting, and Corey Mills will tag in Seth Rollins. Rollins was begging to come in, and that is why. Pele kick right to Sting's face. And then a standing moonsault. Seth Rollins now going for the pin, looking to put away the Stinger in this one, but doesn't even get a 1 count. Looks like the ref was distracted, making sure that order was kept in this match. Sting's now hung up on the middle rope, and Seth Rollins tossing him off of it. Not going to do anything fancy, he just wants to go after Sting, who gets knocked out of the ring. And once again, action has flowed outside into the guardrail there. Looks like our paying customers will get a little bit of a first-hand experience with these guys here tonight. Just like I got first-hand experience with Triple H bouncing off my announce table in the first match. See? It's what you get. It's what you get when you come to the NWL, man. You enjoy the sights, sounds, and the wrestlers right in your lap. Rollins continuing to go after Sting, who gains a little bit of momentum there. Will toss him into his corner and tags in Chaz Parker. Seth Rollins and Chaz Parker now locking it up, and Seth Rollins, beautiful takedown there. Went up and down with Chaz Parker, now knee right to the chest. You can see the pain in Chaz Parker's face as he's holding at his chest there. Seth Rollins now picking him up and tossing him down. Nice power bomb there by Seth Rollins. Uses that to great efficiency against his opponent's drop kick, but Chaz Parker saying that doesn't affect me. Well, let's try it again. That time it did. Seth Rollins hitting back-to-back drop kicks to Chaz Parker. Second time leveled the former champion. And now Seth Rollins could be looking to level him as well. Getting in his zone, getting ready, but Chaz Parker saw it coming, turned around and got ready for him. Seth Rollins able to reverse him, get back behind him. Nice arm drag there by Chaz Parker, taking out Seth Rollins, and he'll tag in Sting. Sting comes running in at Seth Rollins and gets met with a chop right to the chest, and Rollins is set up. He's ready to go. Sting could be in trouble. Kick to the gut. Seth Rollins. Curb stomp. Curb stomp by Seth Rollins to Sting. Looking for the pin right here, right now. This could be it. 2. And Seth Rollins gains the victory over Sting and Chaz Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, if that happens this Sunday, we could truly be in, as he claims, the age of Seth Rollins here in the NWL. Very impressive showing by both him and Corey Mills in this tag team match, taking out Sting and Chaz Parker. And it just gets me more and more excited to see that matchup between Seth Rollins and Sting this Sunday at SummerSlam. So guys, a great night of action once again here on the NWL. Congratulations to all of our winners. And now, as if you weren't tired of it, we're going to run down the SummerSlam card. I know that I've been pushing it a lot over the past couple weeks here, guys, but I'm really excited for this. You look at this card, and I could probably guarantee you that it's better than our past 2 SummerSlams combined. That is the amount of talent that we have on here and the amount of great matchups that you're going to be witnessing. And let's go ahead and start it off with the first one that we're going to highlight. You just saw these two in action just a couple minutes ago. Sting versus Seth Rollins in a singles competition. Rollins did beat Sting once already in a singles match to qualify for Money in the Bank this year. Though he didn't win that briefcase, Sting still took a little bit of exception that the newcomer was able to beat him. He just beat him once again here in tag team competition. Can the Icon find a way to overcome the odds that have been stacked against him? Or will the age of Seth Rollins continue here in the NWL? We're going to find that out this Sunday. Also this Sunday, a heated rivalry matchup between these two teams. The Devil and Batista and Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa will come to a conclusion here this Sunday, and it's going to be an explosive one. After the Devil and Batista knocked them out of action for about a month following their victory over the tag team champs, they're looking to come back with a vengeance and try to even out the playing field, prove that the Devil and Batista are not as good as they claim to be, that they can be defeated. It's a tall task for them, but if anyone can do it, I think this fun, entertaining team can find a way to pull out the miracle victory. We're going to have to see if they can, though. The Devil and Batista have looked very dominant over the past couple weeks. And then, guys, who can forget about our main event of the night? The NWL Championship is on the line as Spider-Man and Carnage will do battle. These guys have had a huge, heated rivalry between them. Spider-Man has never been able to beat Carnage in singles competition. They've challenged each other for the Intercontinental title, for just singles matches, for pride, and every time Carnage comes out on top. This time, though, it's for the NWL Championship, the top prize in our brand. What more could you want? Spider-Man is no doubt looking for a way to come out on top and prove that he is better than Carnage once and for all. It's going to come to an explosive finale here at SummerSlam. We would also like to thank John Fogerty for his song Fortunate Son, as well as Foo Fighters, who is providing a little bit of backing vocals on it. It's a great theme song for SummerSlam this year, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I also hope that you enjoy the event this Sunday, as well as the one we just had here tonight. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like, as well as any comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys at SummerSlam.